Hello everybody, it's Mrs. Novoselsky, and this is day 10 of my growing beans journal. I have very exciting news, and I made some observations, asked some questions, and then made some changes. So, first thing I want to show you is these are the best. I'm so excited about this. These are the red beans that I was growing in the baggie. Look at them. They're so big. They're pushing the baggie up. They are definitely successful. Look at how exciting they are. Maybe you guys aren't as excited about them as I am, but I think they're really cool. So this worked really well. So then, let's see. I put those red beans in the jelly jar a few days ago. Ooh, and they're doing really well too. See them in there? They're growing too. Now remember, I started them almost 2 weeks after the ones in the baggie. So of course they're going to be behind. They're not as easy to see though in there. Okay, then let's see. We had the navy beans that I was growing like this. And I have to tell you, I don't really like this method. I don't think I would grow any more like that. They're in there still. They kind of started growing. But I'm not sure. I think they might be dying. And they're really hard to see. And they keep drying out. So I keep having to get them wet. These other two, these ones, I barely ever have to put any water in. So I can kind of put them in there. And I forgot about them. And then they grew, which was great. I put a top on the wild rice container because I observed that the containers that were closed up, like the baggie and the jelly jar, tended to grow faster. So I thought maybe if I put a top on the wild rice, then maybe it would grow. So this is just a beeswax wrap. You could use Tupperware, you could use Tupperware. That would work too. I don't know. I'm not sure about this. It might just be that wild rice doesn't grow. I mean, they're kind of opening up. But it could also be that wild rice doesn't work. I'm not sure. So I'm going to keep them in there because they're not rotten like the pine nuts were. But they're not really doing much. So I'm going to cover them back up. They are still damp, so I'm just going to cover them up. I'm going to put the beeswax wrap back on top and put them back in the sun and see what happens. And then the last thing I did that I wanted to share with you, because the baggie was working so well, I took some navy beans. Navy beans were the ones that we put in here. They were the little tiny white beans. And they're not really working in this one that's tipped upside down. So I thought, is it the navy beans that's making it so that they don't work? Or is it the upside down jar that's making it not work? So I took some navy beans. I put them in. I got the paper towel damp. You can kind of see it in there. See right there is a navy bean inside. Actually, I'll pick them in there. So I decided to try the moist paper towel in a baggie method. Let's see if you can see them in there. Where'd it go? They're hard to see. Anyway, here, I'll pull one out. There it is. And I'm just going to tuck it into the damp paper towel. Close it up. Put it in the sun. So I'll check back with you guys in a couple of days. We'll see how the navy beans are doing. If the navy beans work, unless I come up with any new observations, I think we are going to declare this experiment a success. I am going to write down what I'm seeing here in like an observation journal, or I could even just describe it in my video here. I can see that they have a green sprout coming out of them. The first thing that came out was a root, and now they're growing taller. The beans got big. Those were my observations. So I will check back with you guys in a couple of days, and this was a very exciting experiment. See you soon.